EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. We're at Barclays Center in Brooklyn. Tonight, the Brooklyn Nets playing host to the LA Clippers. The Nets able to control the tip. We're underway in Brooklyn. That's the start they were looking for just as the fans were getting seated.
And I love that aggression. Stylistically, you have to come out and dictate the tempo of the ball game. Don't ease your way into it. Keep your foot on the gas.
Jay, upon scanning this Clippers roster, there are a lot of guards for Doc Rivers to work with.
Yeah, they have a plethora of guards, and if I'm this team and if I'm Doc Rivers, I'm thinking about how do I throw as many guards at you as possible, because Doc wants to get another guard in there to apply the same pressure. They should be the new modern-day Detroit Pistons with the style they play defensively.
George to Leonard. Kevin Durant. Huge block.
Ooh, he blocked that with authority.
Fakes, drives to the rim, and scores.
Yeah, I've been in this situation before. Just raise your hand. We got to switch.
The pass taken away by the Clippers. George.
That's his first personal foul.
Paul George is going to get a chance at three here. A career 84% free throw shooter. First one, count it. It's the second. One more coming. Takes advantage of the foul. 3 for 3 at the line. Dinwiddie with the basketball. 5-point game. Lets it fly from long range. Spencer Dinwiddie is going to get 3 shots here for his career, 79% at the line. And he connects on the first free throw. Knocks down the second free throw. Perfect from the line. Hits all 3 of them. A pass stolen by the Nets. Patrick Beverley rejects it. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Patrick Beverley. Fires the 3. Kyrie Irving missed his first. That one goes.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Beverley into the front court. They trail by 1. George buries it. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Slams it down.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Dinwiddie into the front court, trailing by 4. Here's a chance from long range. He made his first effort, but not that time. Leonard. Oh, good offense, beating good defense.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Irving, that's how you defend.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Substitution being made in this one. Beverley into the front court. His team up by 7. And stuffs it home. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Time to shuffle things up. Jay Williams, kid from Jersey, rooted for the Nets growing up. And where do you live now? Brooklyn.
Of course, I'm following my favorite team, and these comments are probably going to sound biased because they are. But Brooklyn is a completely different place. Only 5 minutes outside Manhattan. It almost feels like a suburb of the city. And the fact that it's culturally relevant, it just feels like Brooklyn is the new place to be.
Paul George to Leonard. For three, he made his first effort, but not that time. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. Foot was on the line. It's a turnover. The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Nets have the basketball. Going to launch beyond the arc. Spencer Dinwiddie, no problem. Contested, hits the three.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested three goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
To Leonard. Kawhi Leonard. He's 2 for 5. Not great, but trending.
There's no stopping that. You either got to double or deny him the ball from the jump.
Dinwiddie with the basketball. Margins 8. Tough shot. Well defended. Williams. From long range. Shakes free and hits.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing, Ed.
Drive by Harris, but a shot won't go.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
He's denied.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
DeAndre Jordan sends it away. George.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
And he hits. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch them,
the crossover gets inside and the slam dunk. The pass taken away by the Clippers. Deep three at the buzzer. That ends the first quarter. The Clippers are out in front. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Leonard. Message received. Well defended. That's out. Last touch by Jared Allen. To Leonard. 4-3. That's rebounded by Kyrie. To Durant. He had all day and all night to knock that one down. Need to hear more chatter on the defensive end.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2 guard. Scary.
Paul George. Can't ask for much more. He's perfect. 5 for 5 from the field.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Irving. Beyond the arc for three. You know Kyrie. Zero hesitation. Buries it for three.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
To George. And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets. Irving. That's off the side of the rim, short.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, and see the ball go in the hole.
Play is stopped. Timeout for Brooklyn as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Brooklyn's got it. Irving. Offensive rebound. Another shot won't go either.
And this happens all the time in this league. Sometimes offensively, you're tired. It's one of those type of nights. You combine that with the fact that the defense is hungry and active and contesting everything, that's why shots aren't dropping.
Paul George. It's like he's shooting into the ocean. He has not missed.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Nothing going here on that drive. George. Fires the three. He continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
Nothing's going to stop him in pursuit of the basketball. Leonard. Yes. Or in the case of the defense, not good.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
It's a 5-second violation. Time for some new personnel into the game. Lets it fly from long range. He continues to light it up from downtown. 5 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and what's shocking, Ed, is that he's gotten so many open looks. Look, stay down in the stance, stay disciplined, stop losing him, stay attached to his hip, and force him to put the ball on the ground off those curls and finish over your bigs.
Oh, and we have a 5-second violation. Irving. And the rebound taken in by George. Leonard to Paul George. Leonard. Kawhi Leonard is going to get a chance at 3 here. A career 84% free throw shooter. Misses the first. Second and 3, got it. Fires the 3. He was all over him.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
And Kawhi Leonard buries the 3 with a hand in his face.
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip, and when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And Ed, let me tell you what that does for the team. It eventually opens up space to put the ball down on the ground and get to the rim. That's how critical the three-point shot is.
Nice pass to set things up. It's a big finish. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Irving, bad pass there. Clippers have it.
When you're outmatched talent-wise, you cannot get outworked. Get that ball back.
Strong finish for Paul George.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
It's LA Clippers ball. Paul George, and a whistle.
His timing was a tad bit off.
First one goes down. Able to convert on both free throws. Irving with the basketball. His guys down big. Here's a chance from long range. DeAndre Jordan tips it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
For 3, and it's Zubac with the rebound. Takes it coast to coast, and the strong finish at the rim.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
The follow won't go either.
And he usually makes a living on shots like that. But sometimes, maybe it's just not your night.
That breaks the streak after 5 straight makes. It's no good. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen. First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Leonard knocks down the three-pointer.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Irving to Durant. Going to launch beyond the arc. Misfires. It's no good. From the painted area, won't go down. Dinwiddie into the front court. Down a bundle from long range. It's good for 3. George, tough matchup against Durant. Kawhi Leonard. Oh, he was wide open. It's not going to be pretty when they watch the video. Someone's getting chewed out.
These breakdowns happen because the team lacks communication. You have to point towards your man, keep that butt towards the baseline, and make sure you communicate through every screen.
And the slam.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Oh, that's how it's done.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Kawhi Leonard, defended by Kevin Durant. Slam dunk.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas. Or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
Irving, he's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Lazy pass there, and it's intercepted.
Ooh, I think people are leaving already.
To George. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
4-3. That's not his range. It's no good. To Paul George. Leonard cashes in. Someone has to get into a zip code.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Time for the bench to step up. Kenny Atkinson knows it, making some moves. Irving. And it's Zubac with the rebound.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
And easy two, get back on defense.
Beyond the arc for three. That's good D. Shot no good.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Fires the three. Great defense, forcing the miss.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball, let him